Good morning, everyone. I really hope that you are well. I hope that you are so well that there is nothing but wealth in your health. But I'll get to that a little bit later. Today is Thursday, June the 18th, 2020. As you can see here in the UK, it's a bit dreary. So whenever there is some disruption in the weather, there is disruption in your moods, and you're more than likely to be thrown off course. And you're more than likely to not follow your daily routine. And I say that because factually, it's kind of true. The environment will affect how you trigger your actions. And because of that, I thought to myself, let me do something that I don't normally do on a Thursday. So Thursday is my take-off Thursday. So being an entrepreneur, as I'm sure that many of you will relate to, there are no freaking days off. But if there aren't no days off, it's kind of unhealthy. So what I tend to do is I say, take off Thursday. Now, you're not necessarily taking off the entire Thursday from all of your duties, all of your responsibilities, and just lying down doing nothing, being useless. No, you'd be very useful in your life. You do things that you don't do on a Thursday. You're not really swapping either. You're just getting out of your routine to a degree. And you don't become so anxious that you've got to do these tick box actions that require you to perform a certain way. So, my take off Thursday is not about doing lives. So I thought about, let's record. The reason why I don't do the lives is because I get set into a routine. After my lives, I have to start editing them and repurposing them. And then that takes a whole chunk of my day right out. But all for good purpose. Absolutely all for good purpose. Now, what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you a thought for a Thursday. So it's thoughtful Thursday. It's not even thought-provoking, it's just thoughtful. And the thought is the title. It's the light bulb moment. When you think, aha, light bulb moment, what do you think? Do you think about the light going on? Or do you think about the light going off? And here's the paradox of it all. I believe that you'll be much more productive, much more intuitive with your purpose if you believe that your light bulb moment is because the light bulb went off. Think of it this way. You go into your home, right? And there are no assumptions here and there's no judgment. It's all about you picturing your home, your habitat, wherever that is. Hopefully it's a comfortable one, or what you deem to be comfortable. You put the lights on. So you flick the switch. Regardless of anything, you just know the light's going to go on. And this is not a post about being grateful that the lights go on. It's not about that. It's about you switching that light on, knowing that whatever you see in that room is placed strategically for you to live a life in comfort. Okay? Now, that you could say that you're taking it for granted, but then you could look at it on the other side and you could say, damn, I've worked pretty damn hard to get this. And so you should be pleased. Of course, you should feel that sense of achievement. So every time you flick your switch, it's dopamine. But we all know with dopamine, you need more of it. So it's just no good. It's just not going to be good enough to keep on flicking that light switch on and seeing the same thing, no matter how effective it is to make you believe that you have come very, very far in life. And we're not talking about materialistic stuff either. I want you to imagine now that you're in the same room. The lights are on. It's a functional room. You're doing what you're doing in the room. Then the light blows. So now you can't see. But you get up knowing where everything is, but you're very, very cautious. Just in case you might bang your knee, or you might bang into a bit of furniture because you can't walk. Already, that darkness has taken a complete shift off your actions, right? So your light bulb moment is more about the lights going off, because what are you left with when the lights go off? You're left with your intuition. Your intuition is that feeling you get in the gut. And when you get that feeling in the gut, you need that reassurance. How do you get that reassurance? Well, your heart starts telling you. You put your hand on your heart, and then there's reassurance. So obviously when you're walking in the dark, you're like that. So there's no hand on heart. But the analogy is the same. Once you get that feeling of intuition, right, I'm going to go this way, the heart says to you, yeah, you're right. Then it connects to the mind. Then it connects to the brain. And then that brain will then tell you the direction. It will steer you in the direction. So your body becomes a multifunctional facet, a multifunctional asset in order to solve your problem. Your problem at that time was darkness. And because you had the light bulb moment, then there's a few things that can happen, but let's just say you've repaired the light and then the light goes on. Dopamine. Yes, sense of achievement, but in more ways than one, because you've divert your whole process, disrupt your routine, and with that, face challenges that you had to tackle and you had to win them in order for you to see. And that is entrepreneurship business. That is wealth in health. It's intuitive. What will win your health game is intuition, with the reassurance and then the direction. You have always got intuition, always. No one could tell you what to do. Your intuition will tell you that. No one will tell you if it feels right. Your heart will do that. But there are many out there that can take you and steer you in the right direction. So your health needs to be in wealth. That's my speciality, because I'm a nutritional coach. And that's your thought for the Thursday.